run for my money. There was nobody, no one that would run me. So can you run for my money? Sipping bubbly, feeling lovely, living lovely. She's lovely.
I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. I wanna.
Hey y'all, happy Thursday. This is DDTS. I'm back with another video. I wanted to do a video today, just now, because a friend of mine inspired me to do a video. A friend that I have not heard from in a great amount of time inspired me to do this video. And I'm going to be talking about two different topics. One of the topics that I'm going to be talking about is racism and being a minority, black and brown, what minorities, being black and brown, of the black and brown community and the Hispanic community has to face similarities and unity and coming together. I've done videos in the past because of, certain situations that, that has been going on in this country and this society. And I know some things that I might have said might not have been in the right form of fashion. And I didn't mean no harm by it. I'm not being hypocritical. I just wanted to come back here and redo this video and to say I like to use my platform for equal opportunity. I like to use my platform for everybody to enjoy. And I like to use this platform to get positive energy and vibes and use my platform to let people know that they are loved. And by the way, these are some ladybugs. I don't know why they are just coming around here. I might have to go back in the house. Just hold on. I'm back, y'all. So yeah, I wanted to do this video because a friend inspired me to do this video. I wanted to do some content, but I did not know what of. But I'm going to do it on this topic. What is it like being black and brown, of the black and brown community, and for peoples of color like the Hispanic community, black and brown Hispanics, and the people of color like the Asian Americans and everyone around the world? But basically we're talking about black and brown unity and everything else. I'm just going to put it in that aspect. And I hope y'all can hear me because the washing machine is running. So I'm going to take the time and elaborate, and I'm going to take the time to tell y'all what brought me on to this topic. By the way, this is not no hot gossip, no hot tea. But I think this video is well put together in my view that needs to be discussed. I might be going back and forth, pretty much. Hey y'all, I'm back. So I'm back outside. I'm gonna be doing some editing. Back what I was saying, the unity, the black and brown, and basically everything, in my opinion, how I see fit, basically how I see fit with the black and brown community, our black and brown community, and the black and brown community of the Hispanic community, the Native Americans and Asian Americans, people of color, pretty much. I'm pretty much going to elaborate on that. I know I've done a couple of videos like this in the past because of the political things, but I'm not going to go political. I'm going to try not to because I don't like politics at all. I really don't. But I'm pretty much going to say everything that there is to say on this video. Like I said, a friend of mine that I have not heard from in a long time inspired me to do this video. This friend of mine is a person of color who is Hispanic. Commented on one of my video clips that I posted on my Instagram. It's a video clip that I posted on my Instagram. It was about the incident of Trey Reed, the incident that happened to him. But if you do not remember what happened to Trey Reeves, he was in a Delta University and he was hung. He was found hung from a tree at the college. And behind that, you know, it's a lot of stuff that was going on saying that's not how he was unalive. That ain't what happened. This and that and the third. But you can go back and watch that video on my channel. Actually, I will put the link in my description box so you can go back and watch it. And the comment that was made by one of my greatest friends, a wonderful friend of mine, was, I might not be able to make it out word from word, but I think the comment was like this: thank you so much for doing this, and us as minorities, racism is real, and I've had encounters like that as well. And I think it's such a blessing that you're able to talk about these things. I think that's what the comment said. I'm not for sure, but that comment was directed towards me. It was a positive comment. And I, quite frankly, I really enjoyed that comment. That comment really warmed my heart, and I replied. I can't remember right off the bat what I replied, but I just wanted to do this video. And what I wanted to say on that video was, you know, with everything that's going on in this society, everything, the discrimination, the racism towards the black and brown peoples of the black community, the people of color around the world, the Asian Americans, Native Americans, or whichever you identify as, whichever is your ethnicity, your background, history background, this and that. If you are a person of color, this is for you as well. If you're a person of color, this is for you as well. If you're black and brown in the black community or Hispanic community, this is for you as well. This is for anybody and everybody, in my opinion. If I've never said this before in my past videos, I have to come on here and say this now, because my heart won't be complete. I won't be complete unless I get this off my mind and get this off my chest, because it's the truth. I believe in spreading positivity, love, equality, and everybody is able to give their opinion. But I really feel that if anybody, you know, I'm just going to go on and say this. If you watch this video and if you feel any type of way that you have to unsubscribe from me or follow me, pretty much I understand, but this is just my truth. A lot of you might not agree with what I'm about to say, Some of you might agree. Whether you agree or disagree, I still love y'all. And we are opinionated to give our opinion. So yeah, hold on y'all. Okay, now I'm back. So I just want to put that out there. At the end of the day, I respect any and every one of y'all that watches this video. But all I ask is for you to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. And if you feel like you want to voice your opinion, all I ask you to do, you can voice your opinion, but I ask you is to keep it cute and keep it respectful and keep it in a way where people's or I won't feel uncomfortable. So I'm finna go ahead and get started on this. And the title, this ladybug. The title of this video is gonna be Let's Talk About It. The first topic. First title's gonna be Let's Talk About It. The black and brown community and the black and brown Latino community, Hispanic community, minorities. What is it like being a minority in the black and brown community? What has been experienced in the black and brown community? And everything. That's what we are going to discuss. And let's get into it right now. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm sorry for that interruption, but let's go back and get back to this video. So here we go. So me as a black person, me as a black man, an African-American man. There's so many terms that I could use for myself, but I'm going to use black because that's what I am. I'm black, I'm African-American, I'm black. And its history behind that word. And it's a legacy behind that word. But I also want to state that being a black man, being black in America, has not always been easy for all of us as men, for all of us as women, for all of us that was once kids and kids today, grown-ups today. It does not matter what background you have. If you are mixed with black, you think that you have had it easy and that you think you're going to get it easy. It has not always been easy. Even if you are biracial, you're still, in my opinion, you're still a minority. In my opinion, you're still a minority. You're still a minority. In my opinion, in my words. Now, I could be wrong now, but you're still a minority. Hey y'all, I am back. I'm sorry for that. But back what I was saying. If you are biracial, to me, in my opinion, you're still a minority. In my opinion. And I'm going to tell you something else. Now, with the black and brown community and the black and brown Hispanics as well, and people of color around the world that is mixed with black and brown. I'm talking about Afro-Latinos, Afro-Latinas, black mixed with Asian, Asian mixed, Korean mixed with black. You know, people of color, you know, that's mixed with more than just black. And I know it is a long, long, long book. and a long, 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 long line and a long, 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 long study that I have to do. Because with being black and having other things that you are mixed with, being biracial, whether you mix with black and Mexican, black and Korean, black and Asian, black and Chinese, black and Indian, this and that and the third, black and white. If you ever think about it, it's always been, you have to choose a side. You have to choose a side. You have to choose a side that you identify with more. This and that and the third. It's always been like that, in my opinion, towards biracial men and women. You know, there was once kids that are kids today, that are grown-ups, that, you know, that have been experienced, because biracial peoples, they've had it hard too. Like, they have been chosen, they have been pushed up against a pedestal, and it's like they are pressured to be like, you gotta choose one. You can't be this and not allow yourself with the other. For biracial peoples, before I get into this topic, before I get into the remainder part, I feel like if a biracial person choose one side to align with more and not the other, it's like, wow, you don't like yourself. You don't like your other side of yourself. You don't fool with your other side. It's not that, because I had to learn this myself about people's, men and women and children that are biracial. I had to learn this, and I know if I done topics on this in the past, and if I said it in a wrong, disrespectful way, I apologize. But what I learned was, if a person who is biracial mixed with black and white, black and Korean, black and Asian, black and Indian, or black and Latino, Mexican, or this and that and the third, it's not that they do not want to align with the other side. It's not that they only align with one side more than just the other. The main reason that they ally themselves with one side more than the other, because it's that one side that did not teach them about the other side, about their history, about their culture. And it's the other side that does not want them to learn about their history, about their culture, about their background, about their upcoming and upbringing, and how they got to be here, and what they had to experience, and their background, their history, ethnicity, race, this and that and the third. So when you have a biracial person that only knows more about one side of being this or being that, say for instance, if you are biracial and you only know more about being around the white side of the family, it's not that they don't like being around the black side of the family. I'm just using this for an example. It's not that they don't like being around the black side of the family. It's like that they was around the white side of the family for so long that they was not even taught about the other side of their family, the other history of their family that they are a part of. They was not taught. Did nobody teach them. Pretty much it can be that one side of the family that say, you know what, your other side of the family don't want anything to do with you, so that's why we did not tell you about your other side. And it can be that way. And I had to learn that. I really had to sit back and study that. It's like, wow, that could be the reason. And I'm going to tell you this. If you are biracial, I really feel no matter what you are mixed with, black and Indian, black and Mexican, black and Asian, Korean, black and white, it does not matter. I really feel like you should learn both sides of your family and both sides of your history, because that's important, because you never know what might happen in the long run, because the society in this country that we are living in this very day is full of mess, and it's terrible, and it's not fun at this very moment. Like, everything is just happening all at once, if I may say this. And that's what I wanted to say on that part. I know y'all probably saying, why is he talking about this? Like I said, this literally just came upon me, and I feel like I have to discuss it. Now, other people's might make videos like this, and I, for one, am for it. I support it. Hey, make that content. Say what's on your mind. I'm saying what's on my mind, and I feel like this is very important. These ladybugs really trying to get me today. Now let's go back to this other part what I was talking about. Being a minority. It does not matter what you are mixed with. You're gonna be a minority to a bunch of peoples. You are a minority to those peoples that's gonna call you bad terms and words, and they're gonna look at you like you're less than them. It does not matter what you are mixed with. At the end of the day, if you got black in you and you mix with black and white and everything that I just named, you're a minority to them. You're less than to them. And we do have self-hating peoples in our black community. We have self-hating men, self-hating women, self-hating peoples all over the world in every background. But what I don't understand, because we have self-hating women. We have self-hating women of the black and brown community because they are too dark, because they are ashamed of being dark-skinned, because they are ashamed of being in the black and brown community. I'm not defending anybody, but let me go ahead and explain to y'all why I think that why there are some self-hating men and self-hating women. And that is why I think the thing is this: they have been called so many bad names by other peoples of our community, in other communities. Either the person that called them that was lighter than them, or another community, this and that and the third. And I guess, it got to them. It got to them. So the person that's basically, you have peoples in our community that wants to talk down black men and black women. Yeah, there's a lot of that in our community, and I think the peoples that talk down their own community, like they don't have no respect for them, like they don't care for them at all, like they don't even matter. I think the main reason why there are a lot of black women and a lot of black men that self-hate themselves is because they've had a bad experience in life, or maybe it's because they getting tired of the disrespect, so they feel like if they downgrade their own community and try to fit in with another community that does not want them in, that does not allow themselves with them to make them feel better. And that's how I feel. And what I'm getting at is this, pretty much. Black and brown peoples, us black and brown peoples in the black and brown community, we are minorities. Black and brown peoples of the Hispanic community are minorities. One thing that we have in common, the black and brown community and the black and brown Hispanic community, the Hispanic community as well, and all around the world, the people of color, what we have in common is that we are minorities. One thing, and it's a lot of things we have in common. One thing we have in common, it's a lot of things we have in common, but what we have in common, we are minorities. One thing in common, we have faced racism. One thing in common, we have faced discrimination. And what I'm trying to say is this: we live in a society where they want us black and brown peoples of the black community and brown community and the Hispanic black and brown that's mixed with black and brown, Afro Latinos, Afro Hispanics, and everything this and then the third, and Asians and Indian and the Native Americans and everything that's mixed with black. Whether you're lighter than or darker than, one thing they want us to do with all these communities that is black and brown and everything and people of color, one thing they want us to do, they are trying to divide us. They want us to go against each other. They don't want us to come together and get along for unity and equality. They want us to have a competition with each other. They want us to fight with one another. They want us not to get along, because they want to make all of us the problem. They want to make each and every one of us hate each other because they are afraid. They are afraid. If all of us black and brown peoples of the black and brown community, and if all of and everybody that's in the Hispanic community, black and brown, and everybody of the other communities, the people of color, the Asian Americans and Asian Americans, Korean and everything else, everything that is related to the civil rights movement. That's what the civil rights movement was for when Martin Luther King did. That's what the civil rights movement was for. It was for Latinos, it was for Asians and anybody that was people of color to have unity just like us and equality just like us, black and brown. But what they want us to do, they want us to go against each other. And I really feel if we come together as one, I had to learn this, and I know in my past videos, I was wrong. I might have said it in the wrong aspect. Like I said, I'm not hypocritical. Sometimes I have to go back and think, I was wrong for saying this. And I know a lot of people don't want to hurt my feelings and say, DeAndre, you're wrong, you're wrong. No, if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But as a black person of the black community, as a black man of the community, I had to think about this and I had to come to terms. We all have to come together. I feel like if we all came together as black peoples, brown peoples, Hispanics, people of color, biracial peoples, and everything else, I feel like if we all came together, I really feel like there will be a big difference. There will be a big difference. There will be a big difference. And there will be a big understanding. And that will defeat a lot of this diversity and a lot of this hate that is going on in this society and world. Because all I've been seeing lately, and I've done videos on this, and I apologize to anybody if I offended anybody or hurt their feelings, because I've seen a lot of videos of Hispanics and Latinos. I've been hearing videos and seeing videos of Latinos and don't like black peoples, and black peoples don't like this and that, and black peoples don't come together, and they should come together, and that's why we don't get along. That's why we can't have everything, because a lot of black peoples don't come together. I've seen a lot of those videos, and I just want to put this out there. Not all Latinos don't like black peoples. It's a lot of Latinos out there that admire black peoples, that would rather be with a black person. They align themselves with black peoples, that understand black peoples. Because one thing about us as black peoples, we are some of the most welcomingest, accepting peoples ever. We will help anybody if we can. No matter how bad we was treated. I got sweat in my eye, y'all. Hold on. I'm back, y'all. And I will say this. Not all Latinos dislike black peoples. And we as black peoples, I think we are some of the most biggest hearted peoples that there is. We are among many other peoples of other communities. But I think it was black peoples that have came, us as black peoples, we have came with culture. We are very creative. We are very creative. We brought the music, the food, and everything. And like the Hispanic community, hold on, y'all, 1 second. I'm back, y'all. But like what I said, like with the Latino community and Hispanic community, they have brought so much culture and very good diversity to, the black and brown community. So pretty much what I'm trying to say is we as black and brown peoples, we have adapted from the Hispanic community. And just like the Hispanic community, they adapt a lot from us. Pretty much we all around the world that is people of color, that is black and brown around the world, we basically adapt from all of us. We basically adapt from all of each other. We basically adapt from one another. We basically have adapt from one another with the culture and everything, this and that and the third. And I'm not trying to be confused, and I'm trying to be respectful, saying it in a respectable way, and I'm hoping that I'm doing that. So pretty much it's not all Latinos that dislike black peoples. It's the Latinos who don't like black peoples. The Latinos that do not care for black peoples. It's the Latinos that want to pass as white. Those are the Latinos that do not like black peoples, or pretty much that do not like their own community, because they want to pass as white so bad. Because they are tired of getting picked on, so they figure if they go over to a community that treats them bad and allow themselves with them, they will see a difference. Just like the black and brown of our community, just like the black people of our community. Hold on for 1 second. Got a phone call. Okay, y'all, I'm back. So yeah, it is. That's it like that with our community, the black and brown community. Some peoples in our community wants to be close to whiteness so bad because, I don't know, because they feel like they have to make a change, go against their own communities just to make a point, which I think it's wrong. And the thing with that is this: never leave a community that you was born in. And don't forget the peoples that have fought for you, that overcame so much for you. And don't forget that you was born into a legacy. it goes both ways. It goes both ways. It goes both ways. Different types of parties. Not all Latinos dislike black peoples. Not all black peoples dislike this and that and the third, because yes, it is some black peoples in our community that dislike peoples, but a lot of people don't want to put that out there. Let's just say this. Everybody in every community has dislikes, but they're not going to show you in public. They're going to wait till you are not looking around when ain't no camera showing. That's when they really gonna show their true colors. But what I'm trying to say, history is basically repeating itself. History is basically repeating himself. And I feel like, as being a part of the black and brown community, and for there are any Hispanics that are black and brown, Afro Hispanics, Latinos, biracial, people of color that's mixed with black and Asian, Korean, Chinese, Mexican, or Puerto Rican and all, Indian and all, peoples of color, biracial. We should all come together and we should all learn our history. We should all come together and not let society divide us. That's pretty much all I'm trying to say and get at. Because that's what society wants us to do. And it seems like to me society is winning, not us, not the peoples. Now, I will admit, I've said some really things that might not have made sense in the past, but I had to learn, and I'm going to say this. Not all black peoples are bad. Not all white peoples are bad. Not all Hispanic peoples are bad. Not all Indian peoples are bad. Not all Korean peoples are bad. Not everybody is bad. It's just who you ally yourself with. And it's what you attract yourself to and abide yourself with. It's the mindset that you have. In your mind, nobody might not be bad to you. But in the other side of the fence, they're not going to show you that they are bad for you because you are not around them 24/7. The reason you're not going to see that they are bad for you and that they are bad to you is because they are in public. They're going to put on this act like they really care about you, like they are really for you, like they're really for the peoples, like they're really for your community, like they really down with you. But when you are not around them 24/7, you don't know what they're doing. They can be smiling with you in your face, laughing with you in your face, aligning themselves with you in your face. But when you are not around them 24/7, when y'all disconnect at the end of the day, you do not know what they're doing. They could be talking about you behind your back. That goes for anybody. Not everybody in communities are bad. That's why I say if we had allies and if black and brown peoples and the black and brown peoples of the Hispanic community and any community that you serve, if we all come together as a unit, unity and equality, so much could be done and you would definitely see a difference in the world. And we pretty much can fight all of this evil energy and all of these evil things that has been getting done to all of us in recent years, starting with the benefits and the welfare and the EBT and everything. If we all come together, we can all fight that negative and bring on a big positive, and we can basically get back what has been taken away from us. Not just the Black community, but the Hispanic community as well, and any community that you may have served, that you serve, and that's been getting tampered with. The LGBTQ community, that's an important thing as well, because I'm part of the LGBTQ community. We already won one fight with them trying to reverse the same-sex marriage. We won that. But we have got to continue to stand strong. And another thing, let's talk about the transgender men and women and people of color of the transgender community, okay? Let's talk about that. The transgender men and women of the LGBTQ community and people of color, the Black and brown transgender men and women and people of color, they are part of our community. They deserve so much love, so much positivity. They deserve to be treated with respect, because transgender women that is Black and brown and of color have been getting done so wrong, unalived and treated badly and everything. Transgender women that are Black and brown and of color have stood up for us in so many ways, form of fashion in our community, and transgender men have really stood up for us as well. You have transgender men that is coming out strong, sharing their stories about their transition, sharing their stories about when they came out as transgender. That's what I love about our community, that a lot of us is able to come out and share our stories, align ourselves with the LGBTQ community, and being a part of a community not only has been getting disrespected for a great amount of time, but as peoples that we can basically let peoples that is going through the same similarities listen to what we have been going through, and other peoples that is relating to that, pretty much. So yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All of us around the world deserve so much equality and love. It's very important. I love my Black and brown community that love me. I love my LGBTQ community that loves me. I love everybody. It does not matter what race you are. It does not matter who you love and who you choose to love. It does not matter. It does not matter what color you are. If you treat me right, I will treat you just the same. All I'm saying, we all as peoples, we need to come together. But that's what I wanted to share with you all, and I hope you all can agree with me. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will be back with another video as soon as possible. I hope you all enjoy. Thank y'all for watching, and I really want to say I love y'all and thank you, and I will see y'all on the next video. I love y'all and thank you, and see you soon. I love y'all and thank you, and bye-bye.